My boy Bryson from Carving Up, young guy, man, just graduated. Just graduated high school, man. He's a good kid, man.
Word, he sounded like he was 22.
Yeah, he know his stuff, man. He's going to broadcasting school and all that for sure.
What's the name? Yeah, shout out to Carving It Up podcast. I'll be seeing them in the.
You talking about this?
Yeah, I've been seeing them in the and always in our notifications. You know what I'm saying? I'll be peeping. But shout out to him. Shout out to Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Pham podcast done made it to Tennessee. You heard?
Tennessee. Yeah, that's my boy. Like I said, man, good dude. Definitely good dude. Like I said, man, NBA Finals definitely feel good. Like I said, when your team is in there. And we'll see, man. Like I said, 1-1. It's even. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's even, man. So it's the best out of what? Can you say the best out of something? Or is the team to get first 3 wins?
Excuse me.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of it. I know it's the best of 7, but it's 1-1 now, so it's best out of 5.
I'm mad for shit right there.
Yeah, nothing. I'm mad for terrible. I need to go back to school. You know what I mean? Shout out to nephew Jason graduating
shout
as well.
Shout out to the cameraman, little bro, all that.
Graduating. Did his thing.
My boy graduated college. College. Not no high school, college.
College, man. Shout out to all the college grads out there. But definitely feels good when it's, in-house, when it's, your nephews. You definitely feel like a proud uncle and shit. You know what I mean? Don't feel like I am a proud uncle. Exactly. Catching myself, man. So definitely love it. Love to see it, man. Definitely love to see it, man.
Yeah.
And more blessings to you, man. And you know who keep getting more blessings, though? We got his name not even, you gotta call him Billy now, man. I know Khaled usually call me Billy.
Well, you can't do that, Khaled. You ain't got one.
You ain't even close to that, but you got like a third of what he got.
I don't know what he got, but Fat Joe said he got a lot of money.
Shout out to Khaled.
Fat Joe said I open the doors.
Listen, Khaled got to do endorsements and stuff, man. He be eating literally.
That Snapchat boy took him through the roof.
Literally,
he's still on Snapchat.
He eating on them checks. And he be eating good.
Word. But we talking about, man.
Good, but we talking about.
Somebody else who be eating good. He paid like $1 million for a chef a year. You know what I'm saying? That boy, Bron.
That boy, Billy.
That boy, Bron said, my name Billy, son. The first LeBron ever active athlete to hit that $1 billion? I mean, it might have been some billionaire who might have been nice at like badminton or something and jumped in there or something. But we don't know shit about badminton. Shout out to my coworker because that's what he played.
Hey, man, shout out to all the sports, man. This is a sport you don't even know what it is. But
badminton is
considered a sport.
According to my coworker,
okay,
badminton is number 2 sport in the world.
Probably is.
They go crazy. You about to Google it? Yeah. Let's see.
Well, we talk about Billy. It's LeBron. You got to be in his name.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, LeBron, man. Like I say, he owns things, man.
We knew it was coming.
He gives back. Yeah, we knew
it was coming for since 5 years ago. Like we knew Brown was gonna hit the Billy at some point. Brown is too professional as a person. You just know he gonna get into the rooms with the right people.
What you said?
What
you said was
the number 2?
Yeah.
What is it?
What he said? But he said Batman.
Batman.
Nah. Well, is Batman cricket?
Nah.
Cricket number 2, man.
Okay, so remember I said cricket was like number 1.
Cricket number 2, man.
Yeah.
Cricket is number 2, man.
What is Batman
most popular? It's soccer, cricket, hockey.
How the fuck? It's mad white people.
Tennis. Tennis. Soccer got double everything. Soccer's, we all so out of topic, but it's in the billies though. We're still talking about billions. And LeBron owns a soccer team.
He owns a soccer team.
Yeah, he owns a soccer team. That's what put him over to the top for Billy. But yeah, soccer is 4 point Billy. The soccer, and then cricket is 2.5 billion.
Yeah, we gotta start talking. Yo, you want to talk about some Ronaldo?
Hockey, ice.
Yo, you gotta talk about Manchester United today.
Billion. And tennis,
yo, what you got about Manchester United or Manchester City? Who's
better? Tennis, goddamn, that's crazy, yo, right? We need to start talking for real. We putting sections in that. Word.
Yo, Colombia.
Followers are different though. Followers are different.
Colombia gave us like 30,000 views on one of my videos, son.
Right. Followers is different. Followers is different.
Right,
it's football. And football is the soccer. So soccer's still number
football,
1. Man.
Yeah. No, definitely. It's definitely. It's worldwide.
Yeah, it's worldwide. Hell yeah.
But that's why hockey's so big too, because boom, Canada, boom.
Right. Yeah,
even though some football in Canada too. Man.
Yeah, trying to get over there. But like I said, LeBron James, man, like I said, Billy, we know he was gonna get there anyway.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? He definitely got there before he retired. And man, hey man, Shout out to the Billy. He keep on breaking records and doing things, man.
We gotta emphasize. We gotta try to describe how big of an accomplishment this is, and how does it change the future of sports.
In which way? What you mean? Just in general, how I change it
in business, sports, and how these athletes think about money and how these.
Let's get into it. Let's get into the business side. I think in 5, maybe 10 years, I think
he'll have multiple billions.
Yeah, I think
one of them things where like once you reach that top, once you reach that top of the hill, it just keep rolling. Like it just open the floodgates.
No, but what I was about to
Kanye went from I need $50 million for a loan to I got $6 billion.
That's a fact.
Real quick.
That's a fact.
Real quick.
That's a fact. But I think going back, like I said, the first person to ever like you said, you got shout out to the Bus family, but I think in 5, 10 years, I think these owners gonna be like, just take this little piece of the team.
You think it's gonna become who? Russell Wilson tried to do that, right?
Yeah. Magic Johnson was the first cat to do it.
No, Magic Johnson. I definitely
and you gotta
believe
think that was in the 80s, bro.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Bus was like, yo, I might can't, because you remember Magic Johnson, I think had like a 25-year contract for $25 million, but he had like a part of the team.
Like,
So you know what I'm saying? He had to sell it when he bought the Dodgers because it's contract of interest and all like that. But come on, man, like that was the illest contract ever, and you can tell that's that bond. But I think that's what I think that's where they're gonna go to because these contracts are getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? Going to Kanye, you got another LA native. You know what I mean? Super Bowl champ. Aaron Donald. Rees up and go shake. Let me get. I'm about to retire. Nah, don't come back.
Exactly. I'm about to retire unless you put up that number.
Come back. Baby, come back.
Highest paid player in the league that's not a quarterback.
Baby, come back. Got 3-year, basically $95 million extension with $65 million guaranteed. Hell yeah, I'm coming back for $65 million now. Shit, let me get that. I want my kids to be good with that check. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to Aaron Donald. You know what I'm saying? And he signed with the Donald Sports as I alluded to last week. You know what I mean? So that's more marketing, but just what we was talking about. Like they're making most of their money off of the court as well. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the top athletes, obviously they make 75% of their money, on the court, but a lot of these athletes that catch up with them is the marketing.
So this is how
Khaled. Like,
this how that tie in the Brown though. And I'm not in nobody's brain, so I don't know how they think, but this is what I think.
Fan perspective.
This is how Bron connects to Donda Sports. Bron is a billionaire. Bron started with his people and made it. They always say if you want to go fast, go by yourself. If you want to go far, go with your friends.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So he took his friends with him. He put his friends in position to succeed, and he learned the game and put his friends in position also to where he was going to need it.
Right. Sports
agencies, maybe as a trainer or something. I don't know all of them, but he brought everybody.
Gotcha.
Now, Donda Sports is also with Rock Nation Sports. Is a representation of these is my brothers, these is my people, and fuck all them white agents. Let's get this money together.
Right. And that's what they don't like though.
That's what who don't like? The white people?
They don't like.
Yeah.
Remember they had
Well, I'm saying that's the influence of Bron though.
Yeah, no, I'm saying remember they had that problem with Rock Nation.
They see Bron and they know it worked. It could work.
It's the blueprint. He laying, full circle with Jay-Z, the blueprint. He like, I'm the guy that's gonna take us there. But guess what? Once I reach what I need to reach, everybody coming. We doing the sport? Yeah, it's mine. We'll get a sports agency. Okay. All right, let's get into marketing. Okay, let's do this. Then you see other people doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like
production company.
Even like Meek Mill got like a marketing type thing, and Benny the Butcher. You know what I mean? You talking about signing offensive linemen. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, you got to branch out. Like you said, that's the main source of whatever sport or whatever you're doing. But then you branch out to other branches to be like, yeah, all right, cameraman Jason. You know what I'm saying? Like you bringing everybody in. That's how you got to do it.
You know who else did a lot of family shit? Shout out to Bron. Shout out to man.
That's how you do
You
it.
ain't never gonna hear enough compliments of your career, your life, and your decision making and all that. You know what I'm saying? We would love for you to come on this podcast and make a little bit of history or give them the small town podcast and just showing your influence to the world and how you could change our lives maybe one time. But we just want to have a dope conversation with the God. You know what I'm saying?
King, man,
that's all.
Sure.
Like, but you know what I'm saying? So shot, yo, come on, like let's do something.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
What another person that I want to switch up a little bit because we were talking about a lot of basketball. Mm-hmm. Another person that did it all with family, all the way to the day or the two before the fight.
Yeah,
he got an emergency visa for his pops to come through.
That was crazy right there.
You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney.
Shout out to the young gun.
The young gun who finally got his chance. We was talking about he been waiting for this and in convincing fashion showed why he deserved to be at the top.
Right.
And took home all the belts. Now it's interesting. Let's see what's about to happen. Cause you know it's funny. It'd be funny with boxing. It'd be like a guarantee. He got a guaranteed rematch in the contract, and then they interview the fighter. He'd be like, yeah, we'll see what happens. Right, all right. Right. You ain't just see me whoop his ass. Like,
right. That's right.
Well, man, shout out to Devin Haney, man, for the undisputed champ right now. He got all the belts.
He got all the belts. Young man got all the belts.
They gunning for him now. Like now he the fight now.
Right.
This is where he and they got that iconic picture already of when he was a youngin'. Yeah, that's hard. Like probably like 6 years old, 7 years old, holding all the belts because he was in Zab Judah corner.
Yeah, that was hard.
You know what I'm saying? So like now it's full circle. Like this light right here, you know what I'm saying?
Full circle, man. Full circle, man.
He holding all the belts, and he needed help because they kept falling off.
Right. Yeah, hold it this way, hold that way.
He needed help.
Word. Shout out, I got shout out to my IG gangsters, man, out in the streets, man. You know what I mean? Going live, we're watching the fight. That's how I got to watch the fight. You know what I'm saying? At home, in my, comfortable bed watching it. Like,
shout out to them.
To the IG gangsters for sure. But man, like you was talking before the show, man, he won.
Yeah,
he won the whole fight.
He won. Like, I went to check the ESPN app, and I just clicked on it to see if I could watch it, and it turned on. I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, hell yeah!" I got ESPN Plus.
That's what I'm saying. You got the Plus. Though.
Yeah, but Plus still be making you pay sometimes. Like for the UFC fights,
yeah, not for
you
UFC.
Still got to pay $70.
Right? Yeah, UFC they get you to the round, the fight before the fight.
Right.
So the last two fights you gotta pay for, and you gotta pay the $70. Yeah.
But I was like, oh shit, I'm watching this shit. Hell yeah, right on my phone. When I was watching that, I was like, he controlled the whole fight. Kambosos was never in a position to win, like
at all.
And a lot of people don't like that style of fighting, but it was so effective. And shout out to the fucking reporter. That checked Kambosos after the fight.
What'd he say?
Kambosos was like, I think it was. He said something about the fight being close, and the reporter was like, "Your face don't look like your face look like you got whooped."
That's an ouch. That's an ouch moment right there.
And he jumped back. He was hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt. Hell yeah. That's like
he was like, "Nah, well, if you was in there with me, you would be the same way."
That's like a lot of them, like when they be posting stuff online, like, yeah, I beat that bitch ass, and then the bitch, I be all gushing, that be talking and shit. Like,
and even how close, even how close it was, it didn't feel like that at all. It was at one point where it was like, yo, Haney got 111 landed punches, Kambosos got 95. I'm like, how the fuck?
Yeah, them punch stats be crazy. I understand they got one person to look at every goddamn punch, and that's their job.
Yo, I was like, Haney's like up 100 right now. I don't know what they watch.
As far as rounds, like he won 10 out of 12 rounds, like easily, like, you know what I'm saying? He was definitely controlled the fight, like I said. Old boy had a couple little, shots here and there that he might have won a round or two, but it was overall
the technical
dominant.
still was on display.
It was overall dominant performance by Haney.
It wasn't much of that, but it was like,
it was dominant. Yeah, you can call it what you want to. I'm gonna call it a champion. You feel me? I'm calling it a champ. You can call it what you want.
Definitely. Hell
he got all the
He
belts.
deserved that.
He smacked them around, and he got a couple little hits, but that was a dominant performance, man.
Dominant.
You know what I mean? I thought it would have been a little closer. I still had him. Had him winning. You know what I'm saying? And we even talked about it, so we had a little close fight. But hey, man, he took that joint in dominant performances, like you said. Maybe he don't be a damn rematch because how dominant the performance is. Like, you know what I mean? So we'll definitely see on that aspect. But definitely shout out to Devin Haney for sure.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Who you think should be his next? Who you think he should get that chance to? Besides Kambosos, like say the rematch is up, like.
I think whenever Lomachenko come back from overseas,
that's the one they talking about.
I think that's the one
that's the one Bob Arum want.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I think gotta happen.
I think he whoops Lomachenko's ass.
No, I think so too. If he do that same performance that he did,
even with
no, I know Lomachenko's more like he'll be more on you, but I think if Haney keep that same strategy he did,
he not gonna be able to do that little dancing shit he be trying with other fighters,
right.
That nobody know who he fighting,
right?
Like he be like showboating. He not gonna be able to do that against Haney. Haney gonna whoop his ass. If Teofimo got whooped by Kambosos and Kambosos got whooped like that, I mean, styles make fights all the time.
Right,
you know what
I'm saying? Right.
But I don't even see Teofimo doing nothing with Haney.
Yeah, like I said, I think Lomachenko is the fight that come out. Like I said, once plus is a story. Lomachenko gonna come out from Ukraine and he train.
Yeah.
It's
Poland. He in Poland right now.
He in Poland.
Yeah, that's where they training.
That's where he train. Okay, look, that's what I'm saying. Look, we'll see that shit in November. You know what I'm saying?
Like Usyk is the same thing, the heavyweight.
Yeah, like we'll see that shit in like November or something. But I can see Lomachenko then go from there. Like I said, if he get the rematch. I mean, like I said, depends on the contract.
I think he gonna get Lomachenko out the way. Like, stop talking about Lomachenko. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, he ain't, because all this hype, he ain't fight nobody. He fought Teofimo.
Yeah.
He fought Teofimo, but Teofimo was like just coming on the scene. Like, Teofimo wasn't really too crazy. Like, nobody really knew him like that.
Yeah.
To lose to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And obviously he lose after that. It don't look good.
Like you said, styles make fights though too. Like depends on certain styles. You know what I mean? And he wasn't ready for that Haney fight like that. Like prepared wise, like you said, he used to kind of like brawl him a little bit. And Haney's more technical. Like I'm gonna pop. All right, stand up on my guard. Pop.
Grab you real quick.
Yeah, stand up on my guard. And you, like I said, people want to call out. You want like say people comment, oh, it's boring, whatever. Listen, that's how you win a fight.
That wasn't boring to me though.
That's how you win a fight. Nah, not his. Nah, I've seen some boring fight. Like you said, some Floyd joints, so you be like, all right, or we watch some other joints where they just hold it and there ain't no action. Like, it was enough action for me to be staying up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It in my bed.
I enjoyed it.
You know what I'm saying? Watching it on my bed like this, you know what I'm saying?
Because as much as he was 1-2 chill, he was consistent with it.
That's what I'm saying, consistency. Absolutely.
He wasn't 1-2 chill for like 30 seconds and then 1-2. He was 1-2, all right, a few seconds, bang, all right, bang. Like, stay back.
Yeah, man. It's like the reporter said, it don't look like on your face, and that you can tell right there for sure. But like I said, definitely, like I said, Lomachenko. Like I said, the boxing in general is starting to heat up. I do want to see
him in Tank, though. I do want to see him in Tank.
That's not going to happen.
Nah, hell nah, not right now.
Not in like a couple years.
Nah, even though Tank came out talking his shit, he gonna talk his shit. Nah, Tank came out talking about he'll knock Kambosos and Haney out in the same day. Like
I said, like we said, it's two different styles. And I think Haney's style is way different than goddamn, you know what I mean? His style for sure. So I think Haney will win that fight if he like I said, you got to stay with your strategy. Like, know your game. Some people get out their game.
He's definitely a better boxer than Romero.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Better boxer.
A boxer.
Even like better boxer than Tank. Tank got the power. Tank is starting to get more. I love Shakur, man. And they buddies, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they buddies and stuff like that. But I don't even think Shakur ready for it right now either. You know what I'm saying?
That's what people been saying. I haven't seen enough Shakur fights personally.
Right.
I got to tap more into him personally.
Yeah. I'm the same way. Yeah.
But I've been seeing everybody saying the same thing. Nobody think he ready yet. Everybody think he a little too small.
Not yet. Give him about a couple years, and then he's ready for them big boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could take a big boy fight. You know what I mean? In a year.
They got one of them pictures too, though.
Yeah.
Where they both young.
Yeah. They cool.
With the championship.
They training buddies. They all that. You know what I'm saying? And Yeah, Shakur is definitely that next man up. Like I said, he's definitely nice. You know what I'm saying? I watched him a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Haney. You know what I mean? Definitely a fan of him. You got Bud, right? Bud and what you call it, signing contract? Errol Spinks, right?
Did they sign it or they talking about it?
I think they might have signed it, if I'm not mistaken.
If they signed it, then bet. Like, that's the fight we waiting for.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken.
That's the fight both of them wanted.
I saw it. You probably saw the same thing I saw, and I saw.
I was trying to tell my boy, man, because Shakur Stevenson came out, I guess, on Twitter. You know, he came out. I'll fight anybody, you know what I'm saying, as long as the bag right.
Right.
And that's what I'll be like, see, that's the cop out right there. That as long as the bag right. Because if somebody don't want to fight, the bag never going to be right.
Never. Never.
It's like y'all gotta want to fight each other, like, period.
Right. But I think a lot of the boxers, you know, feel that way a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Like Ryan Garcia came out, was like, "Fuck Golden Boy, I'll make it happen. Give me Tank."
I want to see that fight. I mean, who doesn't want to see that fight? For real.
For real.
Like who doesn't want to see that fight?
I'm gonna say shout out to boxing for finally, you know, having at least the interest of these fights coming out.
And that's
again.
what I'm saying. They heating up a little.
Maybe
bit.
we just had to be a little patient for the young guns to come up. You know
right. But that's why I always tell you, like, these cats ain't fighting. You be like, yeah, they need to fight right now. I'm like, nah,
They do need to fight right now, though.
They gonna wait the 3 years, spread it out.
They just need to fight again.
Couple warm up fights here and then, and they might, like Tank might get a warm up before he go see Ryan Garcia or somebody. Like, cause Ryan Garcia, I think, signed up to fight somebody. If I'm not mistaken,
he might have.
I think he did. He signed up to fight somebody.
He might have, but he was popping this shit like, nah, I'll make it happen. Don't worry about nothing of the promoter, all that. I'll make it. He was talking Ellerby. He was telling Ellerby that.
Oh, he lost like 20 stacks to Errol Spinks, talking about Romero.
Mm-hmm.
That was easy money.
Well, he going with the Spanish dude.
I done took a loan out. And
he really Spanish. So
I done took a loan out and betted that nigga 20 stacks. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that easy money for real. Because Tank is beating him up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Romero, like I said, that's another young cat. That was the bag. And it was Romero got that fight because it was Floyd Mayweather's promotion. Mm-hmm. That's the only way he got that fight.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? The bag and it's the name. And that's the only one. And see, you got to be smart. You got to be tactical. That was I know Tank going to win. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, let's put him against this guy because he got a game coming up. And it doesn't look like he's fighting a scrub like we say, warm-up fights. But that was a warm-up fight. Mm-hmm. If he wasn't on the Floyd Mayweather promotions, it'd be like, yeah, all right. But Floyd Mayweather, you know, he's going to boost him up a little bit more.
Everybody is
make it look good.
Fight with Floyd.
Yeah. He's going to look up. He's going to look a little better. And at the same time, all right, Romero, this is cool. He lost to Tank. He's the champ. Mm-hmm. Guess what? He's still on the Floyd Mayweather promotions. We're going to... That next fight, you're gonna knock the dude out. Next fight, you're gonna knock the dude out. You're gonna fight some scrub. You're gonna knock him out. Hey, he might be the warm-up.
He might be the new Wiki, right?
Hey man, he checks, right?
he got the voice. Man. He got the voice.
Yeah, nah, he different. Definitely different.
He got the, like, that's the thing though, like with star power and anything, you know what I'm saying? Especially a sport like boxing where it's really the individual trying to sell himself. Right. He got something that's interesting. He got a weird voice, but he'll knock your ass out.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
He still fighting.
And you know, like I say all the time, I'm a visual person. I got to the point where I was hearing him talking shit, and I was like, nah, he not winning this fight because I can't see him. So I can't see him with his voice, with this belt.
Right. Like you said, you got to sell a little bit. The Tank ain't really a talker. You know what I mean?
Not.
Literally, like he not talking.
Nah, he did talking shit in the ring though. Shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah, he different animal. Right. He different animal. That's a beast right there. That's what I mean.
He told his trainer, shut your bitch ass up, and then knocked him out.
He's in the leash. He got in his cage, man. He got unleashed, and the beast come out. Definitely Tank.
He got that from Floyd though. Because I watched the Floyd exhibition right before it. Because I didn't even know it happened yet. I thought
it already happened?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. You can watch the full fight. Floyd.
I ain't watching that shit.
Floyd was having fun with that kid.
Yeah, exhibition.
Yo, Floyd was doing that shit. Like the announcers was talking. And the announcer was like, this is what Floyd does. He likes to play a mental warfare or some shit like that. Floyd was like, yeah, I do that. And then kept fighting.
Just call him Billy, man. That's it. That's Billy.
That's another Billy. Oh, hold on. Yeah, so I checked myself on that because I think Floyd might have hit the Billy actively, you know what I'm saying, before Brian. Technically.
Do you call him? Do you call these
a boxer is always active, though.
Yeah.
Like,
technically, maybe.
Because he going to pop
technically, because he fighting.
The next podcast he get on, he going to say it. You know he gonna say it. They talking about LeBron, the first active athlete to be a billionaire. Fuck out of here. There's no Floyd Mayweather. Let me call my pilot real quick.
Right.
I'll fly right to Connecticut right now and talk to the whole of ESPN.
You know he be having that gripe.
And then I'm gonna fly to LA in the same day and talk to Skip and Shannon.
And go do Undisputed with LeBron and them too. Same time. The same damn time.
They both call Undisputed. Hey.
Right.
Uninterrupted.
Uninterrupted, right?
Uninterrupted is I think Brown.
Okay.
Or KD, one of them.
Nah, I think Undisputed is LeBron James too. I don't know. That's why Skip might not like him even more because he took a name like that for sure.
Man, Skip love LeBron. He's just playing his character.
You gotta play.
He'll Skip the weirdest person in the world. Yeah. Hey, Skip, I respect you because you stay in this motherfucking character like a motherfucker.
Got to.
But he's a weird motherfucker. He ain't got no kids. He
different. He different.
When he watches
That
sports,
nigga
he
run.
don't stay in the same room as his wife.
That nigga run like.
And if the team that he want winning, if the dog in the room, the dog can't leave because his team winning.
Different.
But he gonna drive a fast car and he gonna wake up early. He gonna run. But he gonna drink some Diet Mountain Dew.
Right, that nigga run forever. That nigga wake up.
Skip, this is the most unique motherfucker in the
He
world.
wake up running. He
He gonna rock his Jordans with his suit.
Jordan, exactly. Team Jordan and shit unofficially.
Yo, his pictures be like, yo, is he trolling?
Right. Unofficially Team Jordan, but he be having.
But he like
Jordan.
75 though. Like he old as motherfucker.
He old as a motherfucker. That's Dr. Burns. That's Burns. What's that? What's his name? I said Dr. Burns.
My name,
From
maybe
The Simpsons. What is it?
Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns. Yeah, Mr. Burns. That's Mr. Burns for real. You don't know if that nigga alive or not. Like the juice is keeping him up alive and shit. Cause that nigga
That
old.
Diet Mountain Dew.
That Diet Mountain Dew.
It's sugar free.
That's
You know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? But it got that caffeine.
Right. Hey man.
Maybe that shit ain't
call
no
him,
sugar free.
Call him Billy. No, but like, was it you?
Hmm.
Who the fuck was I was talking to? But, anyways, hey, it's our podcast. We can talk whatever the fuck we want to talk. But the Diet Mountain Dew almost tastes like Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Was it we talking about? Yeah, it's the same shit.
It's
Like
the
you
shit.
said, I think they just put that shit on the label. And that's it. Make you
That's
buy
what
the
I said.
shit.
That's
That's
just-
it, man. Just like the goddamn when we was talking about the low carb ice. Like they just put it on the label, man, and say fuck it.
Yo, who the
There you
fuck?
go.
I ain't never heard no low carb
I
ice
swear to
though,
God, I
man.
saw that shit. I said, what the
This
fuck? I had to ask people.
world is weird.
I had to ask people like, what the fuck?
You ever heard of aerogel?
Aerogel?
Uh-huh.
What is it?
It's the world's lightest solid.
World lightest solid. And what you use it for though? For what?
They use it for insulation for like the spaceships and stuff.
It will be some spaceship shit. The lightest because you gotta be light.
Yo, this is like they said
And
it's
expensive
like
as shit.
air.
And
They
it's
don't weigh
expensive as
nothing.
shit.
It's probably like 50 it's $55 for a piece like
That's what
that.
I'm about to say. I know it's expensive as shit.
But it's like it's air, but when it drop on the table, it sound like glass. It's like, yo, it's trippy as hell.
yeah,
I was
I
about
bet
to
you
get
would
it
be
just
shit.
for like a desk piece or whatever,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you know I'm into that weird type
Right,
of shit.
right.
But
Nah,
it's like
that's
that's
something.
type of shit in the world that's like you don't like. We got it. They said it's frozen smoke or something. That's what they call it, frozen smoke.
Yeah.
Like that's basically kind of what it is. And it's
Makes
like,
sense,
yo, it's like I want it.
Right.
Like, I'm
Like you
with
said,
it.
you just want to throw it and hear that bing, and it don't weigh nothing, right? You said it don't
Weigh
weigh nothing,
nothing.
but it sound like glass when it hit the thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's trippy.
Yeah,
That's some space. That's some shit they got from Mars.
and it's heat resistant. Like I
That's-
put the lighter under it and put my finger on top and don't feel nothing.
That's definitely a motherfucker one like this. When they first went to the moon, they put that shit in their pocket and come sell it to your ass
Nah, that's man. I think it's man
for
made.
$55 like this, man. Become a billionaire off of that shit. Just selling you this shit.
But hey, this world is crazy, man.
The world is crazy, man. Stay safe, man.
What was we talking about? Like,
Was Maddie leave that up? We was talking about billionaires and all this other
yeah,
stuff, man.
billionaires,
Floyd and all
man.
this
That's
good
who
stuff.
be inventing all this shit.
Right.
Yo, go to the bottom of the ocean. I give you $1 million.
Shit, they ain't even hit the bottom of the ocean. That's crazy, man.
They don't know if they did. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's trippy.
You know what's even trippier than that?
What's that?
The motherfucker who been the deepest is motherfucking film director James Cameron.
Know what? You went with the camera crew down there? Try to go
Yeah.
as deep as they can?
I think they went to like the bottom of the trench or some shit. Like, by just like I think he got like the first and second like
Furthest down
deepest
shit.
dives
Yeah.
ever. And it's like him, like he got all these research marine biology and all this other stuff, and they ain't been deeper than him.
They don't got the balls to keep going. The oxygen levels and everything start changing. They like,
well, he'll do anything for a movie type jump. That's why he probably so successful with movies.
You gotta take that risk sometimes.
Yeah,
man.
You gotta take that risk all the time. Really,
take that risk. Get
be
your
real.
frostbites, shit come up, be like, damn, what the fuck? Hey.
And if he died, everybody gonna talk about him forever as the motherfucker that died at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, it's like people that be dying when they go try.
They gonna make a movie about him.
They climb up the damn mountains and shit. They climb up that. What's the biggest mountain?
I don't know.
Huh? Everest and all that. When people be,
I don't think Everest is the biggest though. I think it's one of them Asian ones.
It's always
Fujiyama or something. Like
there's always some shit that they got. Like
that's where civilization started over there, man.
It's crazy.
To be real, the Middle East and all that.
It's crazy how everything
Europe,
just,
Asian, Euro Asian.
It's crazy how everything just like you said,
African all that.
between dissolving and earthquakes and stuff like that build the world. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy how it is though.
What is it? Everest.
Okay,
you got that.
That's crazy.
That might be America biased though.
A little bit.
We ain't fucking with the rest of the world right now. That should be wild too. Motherfuckers be climbing like people for sport climbing Mount Everest.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But you know what's the wild shit about climbing Mount Everest? When you climb up that motherfucker, you walking past dead bodies.
No, that's crazy shit.
Because it's too high. There ain't nobody about to go up there and pick that shit up.
Right, nobody picking that shit up. Nobody.
And they dead, but they like still like they look like a person because they frozen.
Yeah, they froze to death. Yeah, that's why when you freeze meat and all that, like all that shit is there. Like you just can't eat the shit.
And people still do that shit. Like it's crazy sport, man. They got a whole hour dedicated to cornhole on ESPN.
Right.
Like it's.
Hey, shout out to the I don't know, I heard it on the radio or whatever, but it's a black dude that's a cornhole champion, man.
Word from here?
Not from here.
Oh,
not from here. Not from here, man. Not from here. But
on the radio.
I heard it on the radio, you know what I'm saying? Steve Harvey Morning Show, you know what I'm saying? I heard it on the radio and stuff like that. And yeah.
Check something right quick, because I think I heard something too.
Okay.
We talked about on the last episode. I might have an update.
Update. Yo, man, what is next for Utah Jazz, man? Got a new coach. Got Donovan Mitchell might be out of there. What you think, man?
Might be out of there?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the name changing everything up, huh? D-Wade changing everything up.
She ain't what I posted. He ain't trying to change it up.
Or he not?
I think Snyder was just a.
They need a hold. They trying to change their attitude.
They might have tried to change that a little bit, but
they culture.
They didn't hit the numbers they wanted to hit, and Snyder was like, I'm out of here, and he was like, Utah, it's probably like it's better than us firing you. You know what I mean? Like going another year and getting out in the first round. So hey, start for a fresh look and trying to get rid of Gobert and like I said, Donovan Mitchell and stuff like that. So we'll definitely see what's up with Utah, but it's Utah anyways. At the end of the day, right? They're always gonna be good, but not great franchise.
But that's the thing though. Like,
that's what
at what point? At what point do you be like, yo, man? Like, nah, we gotta change shit up. We gotta do the Warriors.
Right. That's what I'm saying, right?
Like,
get out of mediocrity.
Yeah, we gotta do something.
Sure.
Like,
I agree.
Be the do an Indiana Pacers run for a minute. You know what I'm saying? With Paul George and you know what I'm saying. I do shout out. Lil Cuzzo, man. Lil Cuzzo, he won. He going to States.
You want States? Nice.
He had a crazy comeback race on the 400. Like, he shaved a whole. Remember we was talking about decimal points? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna add to throw the flashback in there. But he shaved a whole .50, whole half a second off of his personal best to make a comeback victory, hawk them down in like the last few steps to win the race. Came first going to States.
Hey man. That's what
know what I'm saying?
That's what make you go faster.
The meat of champions. Gio Gonzalez, Aquinas Institute.
Gio.
You know what I'm saying? You could disconnect the Bluetooth right quick?
Yep.
Cause I'm gonna connect and I'm gonna play his interview. Shout out to Primetime 585. Y'all the one who inspired me to do the East High interviews and all that, and the pictures with them. You know what I'm saying? So of course I'm gonna shout y'all out, especially when y'all showing love to Lil Cuzzo. I'm about to connect right now and just play this right quick.
You were actually right about there being a bigger mountain than Mount Everest. It's an inactive volcano in Hawaii called Mount Kea, and it's 10,000 meters tall compared to Mount Everest, which is 8,800 meters tall, but more than half of Mount Kea is underwater.
Damn.
Yeah, it's about 6,000 meters underwater. Half of it's about 6,000
Okay, so that was a technical thing. That was a technical thing. They said that he said that there is a bigger mountain than Mount Everest, but more than half of it is underwater.
It's in the water.
In Hawaii.
Makes sense in Hawaii. It always be like Hawaii, Asia. It'd be something like
it's just an island basically that
crazy.
nobody go on.
Nobody wants to rest.
Cause that shit about to blow up. It's an inactive volcano.
Right.
With okay, boom.
We're talking about. We're here with Gio.
Primetime Ballers,
It's good to finally meet you in
aka
person.
Primetime 585.
Coach
Gio
Johnson been
Gonzalez.
really raving about you. Exciting race. You edged him out at the end. He's kind of tired, so we're gonna interview him while he's tired. Gio, first of all, introduce yourself and what school.
My name is Gio Gonzalez. I go to Aquinas Institute.
Gio, you edged him out at the end. Talk to me about that race because it's a fast race.
Yeah.
So talk to me about this race.
When I first started, I just told myself to push. Go out the blocks fast, keep that same speed, but open it up. Last 200, give it my all.
So you had a plan. Do you have to have a different plan running against champions? Because we're talking about everybody here has won or have really good times. Do you have a different plan strategy?
No,
or you just run your race?
I just run my race. I don't mind about other people. I just want to be my personal best.
And so talking about this race, it was a really close race. What's going through your head for that last few seconds right here when you edged him out?
I kept telling him I could get him. And then I got him.
All right, well, good for you. You definitely got it. I'm going to let you rest. I just wanted to congratulate you. I want to shout out to his parents, Coach Iglesias. No, both his parents, mom and dad. Shout out, mom and dad. Congratulations, Gio. And that Aquinas.
Shout out Sam.
Disrespectful
Disrespectful sauce. Go get your
Cook, look,
disrespectful.
Your
Definitely.
guy right here did his thing, Dr. Cook. All right, congratulations, Gio.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Shout out to little Cuz, son. Hold up, man.
Getting old, getting old.
Go get it.
Another one getting old. We getting old. Goddamn it.
Gio
Goddamn.
Gonzalez, Aquinas Institute. I was like, yeah, your boy, let's go, boy.
Got to be, man. For real. That's what, like I said.
He said I could get him, and I got him.
There you go. Listen, man. That's the biggest thing, man. When you, like I said, somebody in front of you, I gotta catch him. And that's what you do. That's what you do, man. You run, man. And so shout out to that young man, definitely doing this thing. And it's feel good. You know, like I said, family, you know what I'm saying? Come from the family. You know, Theo will be there, you know what I'm saying? Holding him down, you know what I mean? His granddad. And definitely love to see it, man, for sure.
Yes, sir, man. I think that's a good way to end the show, man.
For sure. Yeah, you got to end it with the family, baby.
You know, family victory. You know what I'm
Family
saying? Good luck
victory,
at States, man.
Definitely.
Go represent. Run your, like you said, run your race. Run your best time. Your personal best. That's all you got to worry about.
Best. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's fire. That's fire right there.
That's dope. I got to find out where the state's at. Best with Theo.
Bro,
He
might have
be
to pull
trying-
up.
Yeah, he be wanting to chill anyway. You know what I'm saying? So definitely.
Word. All right, man. Yo, man. It's your boy, Henny Drake,
It's
man.
John, man.
And this is the Fan Perspective. And we out.
We out.
But you can
Peace.
check us out on Pham TV, on Facebook,
Yep.
on Spotify, Fan Perspective Podcast, Anchor, on YouTube, Fan Perspective Podcast, Twitter, Fan Podcast, Instagram, Fan Podcast, all that good shit.
All that
You
good
heard?
stuff.
We out. Peace.
All that good stuff.